excited to be with you again for yet another episode of Planting Seeds with Darlaina Rose. I am now going to make the feed public so that I can see your comments. Let's go. Edit privacy. It's public. I don't know why you got it every time on Facebook, but you just do. Now I'm going to go to Instagram and get my guest. I am so excited for my guest tonight. Such an amazing lady. Okay. We are set. You are now live. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Planting Seeds with Darlaina Rose. What an amazing journey this has been. Oh, my goodness. Women that are showing up for this is blowing my mind. And again, our episode is being sponsored by Healthy Place Botanicals and their organic pain away spray. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I have used this. It is so good. For me, it worked right away. So they have a little bottle and a big bottle. You can get them both. If you like them, just DM me and let me know that you'd like to try it. Good evening. Good evening. How are you? Hope your day is going amazing. Happy Friday. I am so excited. I'm just waiting for my guest to pop on. When I tell you, this whole 100 days, 100 women has truly has taken on a life of its own. I am amazed by the women that are showing up saying, listen, include me. Oh my goodness, I can't even begin. This lineup is so perfect. You know, if you are looking to do anything, trust and believe we have an amazing woman that is going to do it for you and with you. Let me send her ASH. Let's see. What is her? I'm trying to think of, my guest has two Instagram. So let me figure out which one she's coming on. But it's going to be good tonight because she is a dope. Like all my guests are dope, but she is definitely one of the amazing entrepreneurs that I am so happy to be able to partner with. She has done some amazing things, and you'll get to see some of the things that she's done. My. I'm like, oh my God, could it be real? Could it be real? What she has done. So yeah, let me just see which one of these she's going to be coming on under. Love, that's what it is. Let's see. It is LOV. There it is. All right, so we're just going to wait for her to come on. In the interim, how is your day going? How is everything happening for you? Is everything going great on this Friday? We are so grateful for another day. You know what they say, this is the day that the Lord has made, and we must rejoice in it. Let's see. We live, darling. Where are you? Waiting for you. I'm so excited. Oh, great. I am amazing. I'm always amazing. Well, not always. You know, everybody has a day or two around sometimes, but not normally for me. I'm always on a natural, just amazing high, amazing place of gratitude and joy. Somebody told me joy was short for Jesus on you. So I got a lot of Jesus on me. A lot of Jesus on me. So I am excited. Let's see. Ashley, if you are trying to log in, send me a request, because I guess the request that I send you didn't work. So send me a request, and I do, and we will get started. But this whole planting, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This whole thing, 100 women, 100 days, 100 interviews, has been so interesting and so joyous, just joyous. Bringing these 100 women together and what we're going to be able to do as a whole. I'm so, so excited about what we're going to be able to do as a whole. I mean, you get one or two together and it's bad. It is bad to the bone. You get two together and you doing something. You get 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you really doing something. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 women all on the same accord, thinking the same thing, bringing their gifts and their talents to everything that we're doing. Whoa, that's a lot. So I am just blown away by the women who are saying yes. Now, some say no too, but a lot say yes. And so we are going strong with this web series, Planting Seeds with Darlaina Rose. And we're going to be doing it from now until June 11th. And then after June, we're going to take a little small break. And then starting on Father's Day, and I believe that's June 20th, we're going to do 100 men. So if you know someone that should be featured, male or female, please let us know, because we want our networks to know. The whole idea is to let my dope network know my dope network, because there's so many people doing amazing things, and you don't have to have a large following. You just have to be being amazing in the world. You don't have to be already at the top. You could be making your way to the top or working on getting started and getting out there, because people need to see people at all levels of success making their way through. And so if that's you, then we should be featuring you as well. So let's get this party started. Where is my guest? Where is my guest? What is she doing? Oh my goodness. I hope that class is over, because she teaches. Let me see if I can shoot her a text message. Let's see. Ashley. Oh, there she is. Ashley, okay, there's the join request. There it is. Woo-woo! I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I need music. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. Hey. You can always tell the coolest guests, because they hear me singing and they just go right in with me. Let's go. Ashley! I'm so excited to see you.
It's been forever, for real life.
I know, for real life. Hug. But guess what? I'm in Philly, so I could come see you.
Come on. Well, girl, we got to talk. I ain't over in Jersey no more.
Oh, where you go?
I moved to Dover, Delaware.
Well, Delaware is still tri-state. It's still in tri-state. No, I gotta come to the spot.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I gotta come to the spot. You know, we gotta talk about the spot. So welcome, girly. Thank you for saying yes. You look beautiful. I love the yellow. My guest yesterday had on yellow. Y'all, maybe we should coordinate these colors or something. Hold on, let me turn my volume up. Coordinate these colors. But thank you so much for saying yes to Planting Seeds with Darlaina Rose, and 100 days, 100 interviews, 100 women. Oh my goodness, this is a movement, and I hope that you are ready for this ride, because we wavy.
Let's go.
We wavy. So
get on the boat.
Yeah, so this whole thing started around Women's Month. So I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions around that, and then we're going to get into everything that you got going on. Sounds good?
Right.
All right, sounds good. Right. So when you think about being a woman and other women? Is there a woman or women that inspires you, and why?
I feel like it's kind of like a multifaceted question for me because
Yes.
different women inspire me in different areas of my life.
Got you.
I love the way, at least presumably, but Felicia Rashad is so like poised and graceful, and
Yes.
it just seems like I want to sit at her feet and learn and talk. And
Yes.
I love the way she carries herself.
Absolutely.
And so I love that. I'm like, I don't want to be that poised yet. I still want to be. But
you want to be a little ratchet. You still want to be a little ratchet. I think you can find a medium in between because everybody has their like space between all the way left and all the way right. You can kind of find your middle space, in there. So that's good. If you are watching on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, or Periscope and you want to see my amazing guest, you just got to pop over to IG and you'll be able to see her there. Okay. Next question. When you think about women in leadership, what do you think are the qualities that they need to have to be successful women in leadership?
So women in leadership is a huge deal because
yes.
women are awesome.
Yes.
And for me, a woman in leadership has to be able to feel her feelings logically.
Yes.
And I think it's really important because a lot of people are like, well, women are too emotional to lead. I'm like, no, you need emotion. You need that. You need to be able to feel. You need to be able to identify what's going on within yourself. But you also need logic so that you're balanced.
Yes.
Because sometimes we could be a little too emotional, and it's like we get on our own nerves.
Yes.
So you got to kind of know how to use the emotion to do what you need to do and to get what you need to get done.
Absolutely. I love that because again, it's that too far to the right, too far to the left. You gotta find balance somewhere in the middle, especially when you are a woman in leadership, because they already say so many things about women in leadership and how we shouldn't or can't or whatever.
Open your mouth, they talking.
Yeah, right. They see you walk in the room like, oh, she's a girl. Oh, she's a girl. Anywho, if you could think about a woman, living or dead, that you would want to meet, who would that be?
Felicia Rashad, and my all-time favorite person of all time, Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston, yes. That's you're probably the third person who said Whitney Houston.
Like I need to talk to her.
Yes, yes, absolutely. That is, I absolutely get Felicia Rashad too. Like we have watched her from the Cosby Show on, and everything that we see her on, whether she's working or not working, if she's interviewing, whatever, she just has this very regal air about her.
Exactly.
Yes.
I'm like, I just feel like you are the queen of something.
Yes, the queen of everything. The queen of everything. She's just the queen of everything. Really, like I absolutely enjoy watching her too. And when I found out that Debbie Allen was her sister, she's just as poised as she is. They are both together. That's like so cool. Amazing. Yes, they are. What's your favorite thing about being a woman?
Everything. except periods. That's kind of whack for me. Everything else, generally.
Yes.
This is funny because it's something that I have often thought about. Would you enjoy being a guy? Like, would you like being a man? And I'm like, no. Like, being a woman is so much more. It's so awesome. Like, it's just great.
Yes.
Yes. I love it.
Absolutely. I feel the same thing. Everything. I like our versatility. I like how we can dress in sneakers, and then we can dress in heels, and we can wear our hair in braids, and we can wear it curly, and we can just do whatever we want. And we can
be powerful and soft. Like
powerful and soft at the same time. At the same time. Are there any assumptions about women that you'd like to change and why?
I do not like that, even how you just said, I just said powerful and soft. I do not like that women are kind of assumed as generally soft and soft in the wrong areas. When I say powerful and soft, I mean the ability to be gentle and feel and understand and be vulnerable. That's the soft I mean. Yeah. But it seems that people assume that women are weak.
Yes.
And don't have strong minds, don't have abilities to make decisions, don't have ability to make choices or things of that nature. And I don't like that because no. We do think about things in a way that men do not, but that doesn't make us weak. So I don't like that assumption about women.
Absolutely. And my last question before we move on to all your nitty gritty. What do you think will be the biggest challenge for the generation of women coming behind you?
I think, so let's brace ourselves. I think the women coming up behind me really need to prepare their minds in a way that we didn't really have to because we understood it differently. But as much as women are strong and women can do anything a man can do, sometimes we as women don't know when to shut up. Yeah. And I think that is an important lesson. Like, baby, you didn't need to say that. You could have said that in a different way. You could have waited. You're speaking out of turn.
Yeah.
You're doing a little bit too much. And I think that's and even though as a nation right now, Black women are very, let's go. Okay, we're at the rallies. We're doing this. We're setting up programs. We're starting businesses. And those things are awesome. But we also kind of step into a role of taking the lead that sometimes is not ours to take. And sometimes there are areas where you need to be able to hold your tongue and speak in turn and let, not necessarily let a man lead you, but I mean, that's a whole nother topic.
Yes.
To let a man lead you.
Yeah.
But that's a whole nother thing.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
But sometimes we just talk too much and we say things out of emotion and not out of logic or out of sense.
Absolutely. I know a lot of the younger women, the thing that gets me most about them is a lot of them will never know a world without a smartphone, without social media, and they try to mimic the lives of influencers and other people instead of having their own identity. My guest yesterday was talking about her 10-year-old sister, and at 8 years old she was talking about what she looked like, because of everything she sees, and I remember one of my grandchildren talking about how they need to lose weight. I'm like,
see?
Like what?
And it's way too early.
It's way too early. Why is you worrying about that? That's not what you should be worrying about. I'm so proud of her because she just sent me a letter. She was accepted into Drexel's Women in Science program, and she's 14 in the 8th grade.
That's awesome.
Women in Science. Yes, Beauty and Brains. Yes. She had straight A's last semester. This semester she missed one of the subjects. She got 89, and the 89 is
that teacher's a hater.
That's what she said. And the class was like in guidance, guidance or something. It wasn't math, it wasn't science, it wasn't anything. It was just in guidance. And she was 1 point away from an A. I'm like, they should have gave her an A. Right. I said, I'm about to go and advocate for 1 point.
See my case.
She done had straight A's all this time. You want to mess up her straight A's and give her a B. She was like, my mom, it was too much. I didn't even want to talk to her anymore.
Right. I wouldn't have either, girl. Like,
yes. So now that we have asked all of the Women History Month questions, I now want to know about you, Ashley. You are an amazing entrepreneur, and you have made some leaps and bounds. Like I always, it's one thing to be in business and have a home-based business, but it's a whole nother animal when you got to build it. So talk to us about your entrepreneurship journey and acquisition of a space. Like that's huge.
It is a big deal to have a space. It kind of was a push to get this space. So before I became a full-time entrepreneur, I was a full-time child care manager.
Okay.
And teacher. I still taught at the school, and it was great and it was awesome. And I was trying to slowly ease into my entrepreneurial state. Yes. And it kind of got pushed out when my director at the time heard that I was hosting dance classes at the library with the intention to eventually start a company. And once she heard that, she said, "Oh, you're stealing kids from the school, so you have to be fired." And I'm like, what? Mm-hmm. How? I'm not teaching 1-year-olds. So I kind of got pushed into full-time entrepreneur. But truth be told, it probably was a push that I needed, because a lot of times you know what decision you need to make, and you're kind of dragging your feet because of fear, because of other people's opinions, because of uncertainty. Yes. So I'm grateful for the push, because guess what? Who knows how long it would have taken me to actually leave that job. Yes. So that's how I ended up out, and I'm trying to acquire space and figure out how. This is the first time in my life I'd ever gotten fired. So I'm trying to deal with. Oh my God.
Oh, that was I know. My first time, I was so upset. I cried. I literally cried. I'm like, what do you mean?
I said, I am a great person.
It's so funny when you think about it in retrospect, right?
But you know how I got myself together? I said, guess what? This is the last time you ever going to have a job that is somebody else telling you when to be somewhere, and you're never going to apply for anything else. So you do not need to worry about, I have to put fired from a job on application, because baby, you own the building.
Yes, ain't gonna be no more. Ain't gonna be no more. So I got you all talking about that, and I didn't let you say what it is that you do. Right. Please tell us that part.
I didn't even take the time to say it.
Yes.
So, I have a couple things going on right now. I own Creative Motion Art Center, which is a performance art training and event center. So we teach dance, theater, instruments, a lot of things. Anything artistic is what we teach. And we also do events that are like showcase for talent, like singers, dancers. We have events like that, and authors. We have an author event. We do just events, just things to do. Paint and sip, kids paint and sip. Nice. A lot of fun activities. So just something so that you can be out of your home.
Yes.
And your children can have something to do, and it's safe. And it's just chill. It's not the club, like we're not doing that, but it's fun, and it's a fun environment where you can not be home and still have fun with friends and socialize.
Yes.
And in addition to that, I opened a boutique store with my daughter, which is Love Lonnie Brand, which is for children, accessories and lip gloss. It's really cute. And
nice.
She tells me all the time, like, you know how us moms, baby, you don't have money for that. I own a business.
Oh.
I have money. I said, woo. Okay. I didn't push entrepreneurship a little too hard with you, because it's into your head. But
that's amazing. Because guess what? If you know when I'm not going to say if, when things go amazing, she'll never have to have that experience that you had.
And that's the point. I said, no, when you're of age to need to work, you're already gonna know work, because you're working now. You better stuff these bags. Yeah. But you're gonna know, and you don't have to. Oh my gosh, I have to go to college. I have to get a job. No, baby, I have a business, and I'm getting ready to start another one.
Yes, absolutely.
And I want to be able to leave her a legacy.
Yes. No liabilities, legacies only. Dee Waldron says sometimes we have to be uncomfortable in a comfortable place for us to do what we were called to do. Absolutely right.
Very true.
Absolutely
Very
right.
True.
In agreement.
And even with that, with what they're saying, I went, even owning this business, I love teaching dance. I love the arts, and it's everything I ever dreamed of. And then I still got that same uncomfortable feeling as there's something else I need to be doing. Yes. This is great, but I feel slightly unfulfilled. Let me explore this. And now I have taken on this career path of public speaking. So now I'm taking speaking engagements and using my voice to do something that I was never using it to do. And, excuse me. And mind you,
Absolutely.
So now
I love it.
I had to go through some things and have a little bit of life, so I have something to talk about.
Absolutely.
But now it's like, this is what I was meant to do. Thank
you. Oh my God. That is so beautiful and amazing. So now you could talk to us about the space, now that we know what you do.
So in Voorhees, New Jersey, inside the Voorhees Mall, I own the Art Center, and it's a huge space. And like I said, we do events and the classes. Right now, we're getting toward the end of our dance season. We're going to have a recital, or really a showcase soon, because it has to be kind of small, obviously, because of COVID.
Yes.
I love teaching dance. Those girls, it really, and it's not so much about building a competition squad or building children that are grooming children that are ready for Juilliard, or it's not so much focused on the perfection of dance, but more so a love of art. Yes. Because everyone is not meant to be a prima ballerina, but that does not mean they're not a good dancer, and that does not mean that they can't love it.
Yes,
because absolutely. Lord knows, especially as a small Black girl, I was always told your feet are not right. Your knees are not right. Your butt is sticking out. And there are certain things that I just physically could not do because of the way my body was built. Yes. And I didn't like that feeling as a child. So I wanted to create a space where Black girls and everyone else could feel comfortable. Like, I'm not going to be this kind of ballerina, but I can be the ballerina that looks like me. Absolutely. So that was all it was about. Oh my goodness. Hey, Tandra, welcome. There was just a show on Netflix, Pretty Little Things, I think it was called. Mm-hmm. And it was about a Black girl who was becoming a ballerina, and all those things that you just said. Her body wasn't right. They were measuring her knees to her ankles, saying that it was very serious. But I'll never forget, in college, I went to school initially as a dance major. And I will never forget, one of my dance advisors came to me in the cafeteria. Why do you have that cheese stick and French fries? Because I'm about to eat this. Like, what do you mean you're not allowed to eat that? You're a dancer. I said, girl, they followed me in there. Mind you, now I'm vegan, so I don't eat that. Right. But it never left me, because in my naivety, I didn't understand, these kids that are my age are smoking and doing drugs to be thin so that they can have a perfect ballet body. I said, I don't want ballet like that. Mm-mm. I don't want it in that way. No. I love dancing. I don't want to have to not eat and do these things to make me look how y'all feel like I should look. Exactly. So I'm glad that you've created a space where girls of all shapes and sizes can come and have that love for dance and the love for the arts. Like, that is just amazing to me. So tell us what you have coming up. Like, is there anything that you can invite us to that's coming up? Of course, we have things on the horizon. So coming brand new for April, I am launching a virtual membership for adults to have pretty much catered classes to them. If you say, I need to be in this class and I want to focus on leg definition or flexibility, I'm going to cater workouts that you can have on demand that will be specifically for what you need. So that's really awesome. And on April 17th, we're doing a small business expo. This is the fourth one we have done since I've opened this studio, and it's really cool. We have vendors of all kinds: candles, clothes, food, pillows, makeup, toys, shoes. Like, they're all different kind of things, and they come together in a safe, comfortable space to sell to people and audiences that they may not have reached for. A lot of these people, the vendors that come, they're very, very new. Some people come to me and they created a logo to come to the event. So it's really about building up entrepreneurship and helping them feel empowered to sell. A lot of these people also, they only sell online. They sell off of Instagram or things like that. And once I got a space that I am so grateful for, I said, I'm going to use my space to give other people space and opportunity to do things that I always wanted to do. Absolutely. Well, we're going to have to talk about that. We're going to have to talk. Yes, we're going to have to talk about that. I know you got another book. And you, so
I
let's
got
get this
listen.
Books release party.
Books. I have I have books. I now have my own eyeglass line. This is one of the pairs.
Well, come on.
That listen, because I'm a grandmom, so I didn't want the reading glasses were all like little and all that. I'm like, I can't stand that. They were too corny for me. So I started finding different ones that were bigger and more fun. And so people just started asking me, where you get your glasses? Where you get your glasses? Where you get your glasses? So I decided to create my own line. So they're going to be launched on Mother's Day.
Come on. Well, our glasses are kind of matching, so I feel like that means I should model for the company.
Absolutely, you should. Absolutely, you should. Absolutely. And then I also have a jewelry line.
Come on, I should have guessed that.
I'm an umbrella brand, so whatever I wear, people want it, and so I decided.
I love how you said that because it's difficult even for me explaining that I have multiple businesses.
Yes.
Like there are people like, don't you want to focus on just the dance studio? No, I don't.
No.
That's the difference between an entrepreneur and a business owner.
Absolutely.
I don't want to own a business. I have creativity all day, every day. So
Absolutely.
There's a lot of things that I want to do, and I will do.
Absolutely, we will do. We probably won't do them all at once. And once we build the brand, we'll hire and we'll create jobs for people.
I don't have to physically run it for it to be mine.
No, not at all. So I have teams building around me. Absolutely. And so, and that's so that I can do all of the stuff somebody's building logos, somebody's coming up with the t-shirts, people are doing all these different things. I have so many things that, I don't even think of all the stuff God does. And he'll give it to me in my sleep. And then I wake up the next day. And next thing you know, I'm doing 100 women, 100 days, 100 interviews. And this is episode 24. And as it is growing, we're getting traction. And one of my friends in Atlanta, she was like, tell me some more about that show, because I think I need to pitch it somewhere.
Come on.
Pitch it? That wasn't my thought, but okay, pitch away. Pitch away. Who knew I was good at interviewing? So, man, I am excited for you. I'm excited to catch up with you before I roll up out of this north, because I'm going back south.
Oh, girl.
Listen, going back south, but I'm a butterfly. I need to just be free.
So you'll be back, all that big energy you have.
Listen, I'll be back to sprinkle it a little bit over here, sprinkle a little bit over there. So is there anything else that you would want our audience to know? We know people watch our replays and will hear you and all that kind of good stuff. So is there anything else that you want to share with our audience tonight?
Of course. Well, I think you can see my Instagram name is LoveAshT. You can follow me for cool stuff, fashions, inspiration, things like that. You can also follow the Art Center. We do, obviously, we do arts, we do space rentals. So if you're looking to have an event, a birthday party, something of that nature, I've even done a repass. So listen, we use that space, okay?
Yes, absolutely.
The page is Creative Motion Arts. Also, I got a couple of them.
Okay.
You can follow, if you are looking for entrepreneurial faith-based empowerment, you can follow me at Faith to Believe for entrepreneurial coaching to get that business off the ground.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. See, I know all my friends are dope. And so I need my network to know my dope friends. So we thank you so much for being here. We thank you for sharing your world with us. And now your world is connected to our world. So we are so grateful. I know I should have music, right? I should have music in the beginning and music at the end. I need to figure it out, because that is a thing. Like we be trying to, get out and we be like, oh yeah.
That's the walkout music.
Yeah, we need the walkout music. So I think I'm going to work on that. I need to figure out how I can make that happen. So again, we thank you, Ashley. We will be back here tomorrow from 7 to 7:30 p.m. with our next dope woman. Thank you for watching Planting Seeds with Darlaina Rose. 100 women, 100 days, 100 interviews. Thank you again. Bye, Ash.
Bye, Boo.
Thank you guys for watching.